Welcome back, folks. In 1 month from now, the CP Plus show in Yokohama will kick off with many new products, particularly lenses. I heard only about possible few cameras coming, but a ton of new lenses and working towards rumors. And in the next videos, you will see some exclusive rumors shared on this channel and obviously also on my websites. But today I want to discuss two big news and some minor announcements. The big news are from Leica and Insta360, because Leica is probably being sold to a Chinese company and Insta360 is probably working on a new APS-C camera because the CEO is teasing about this, and this is quite a big news. But before we talk about all of that, the usual reminder to first of all like this video to help in the YouTube algorithm, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button to not miss out the upcoming rumors. Let's kick off with the Leica news, because Bloomberg, Reuters and others do report that Blackstone Group and CEO Kaufman are considering selling their stake of Leica to one of the two Chinese companies that apparently are interested in buying Leica. I think this is likely to be happening very soon, so if Bloomberg and Reuters do report about it, I think this will happen. And as a European, it's a bit sad to see European companies being sold to foreign companies. I have nothing against Chinese company buying European companies, but you know, we have little companies now left in Europe that are located here and produce stuff here. And it's always sad to see a company go. But anyway, we saw this before with DJI when they bought Hasselblad and things did work out well. So I'm sure that you don't have to worry, Leica products will come for the next decades with, in masses. Leica is simply too important as a brand. It will never fade away, but it looks like it will no more be a European company. And yeah, it is what it is, but yeah, just saying that this is likely to be happening. There are no info about the plans from those two Chinese companies that are apparently interested in buying Leica, so we don't know what the plan is, but I'm guessing they will use the Leica brand name to implement them on Chinese products. We know already Leica is selling their name and some of their tech to smartphone makers. So probably those Chinese companies want to even further use the brand name, but also the know-how to increase their sales. So let's see what will be happening. One small additional news about Leica: a new camera has been registered in Indonesia, so we'll get a new camera probably within the next 2-3 months. I don't have yet info about what camera will be announced, but for sure two cameras are coming in 2026, the M12, so that's quite a hot camera, but also a new mirrorless medium format cameras is coming for sure. I think more likely end of 2026, and maybe this is the first medium format camera that will use the new Sony 180 megapixel sensor that I shared exclusive for you as first on this channel and obviously on fujirumors.com. Definitely an exciting mirrorless cameras coming from Leica this year. The second big news that I think is even bigger than the Leica news is that the Insta360 CEO posted this image of a prototype camera he's testing, and this is definitely an Insta360 product because it uses the layout that is an evolution of the Insta360 Ace Pro interface. And what we learned from this layout is that it uses a 1.8 lens, it probably uses an APS-C sensor, and it has a big flip out screen. Why do I think that this is a big news? Is because this would be the first direct competitor to Japanese cameras coming from China, from a big brand. There were some attempts earlier, but this I think would be quite more serious and more advanced, and I think this would be the first of a wave of new mirrorless system camera or fixed lens cameras with APS-C full frame or larger sensor coming from Chinese manufacturer. If this camera will be announced by Insta360, I hope it's a mirrorless system camera, but it could be also a fixed lens camera because we know the fixed lens camera market is booming. But if it's a system camera, I hope it's L-mount because at least we would get right from the start the compatibility with a ton of lenses, and I think it would also help the L-mount system to have the Insta360 in their ecosystem. We already know that DJI is also rumored to announce probably an L-mount mirrorless camera. Let's see if this is happening there. It's 2 years we got this rumor, but let's see. But I think this is, if it's going to happen, this is going to be a big news. Probably APS-C 1.8, maybe fixed lens at the start, but hopefully also system camera is coming down the road from Insta360. So those were the two big news. Now let me catch up with some smaller news that still important. For example, on sonyalpha I leaked the first image of the new Case 150 5.6 lens. This is a reflex lens, so not a classic design like we know from other lenses in the E-mount system. And what's special with this lens is, first of all, this is super compact, the most compact 150mm lens you can get. This is thanks to the reflex design, which allows to have a more compact lens. The downside is, of course, that the image quality is not as good as normal designed lenses, but this will be a very affordable lens, full frame autofocus for the E-mount system. And it's nice to see something that is completely different. So let's see when this lens will be announced. We will also soon get a new Star 60mm 2.8 for the APS-C system cameras, and also a micro four thirds. This is a manual focus lens with 2x macro. And today we also got a new 7 Artisans 40mm 2.5 for the E-mount system full frame lens. Today also Leica, probably at the time you're watching this, Leica already has announced a new 35mm 1.2. And what's also intriguing, particularly a lens that I like, is that new SG Image 35mm 2.2 lens that is coming for the E and Z mount on January 31, and for the L mount sometimes in March. This looks like a real nice lens because it's a pancake lens, but still fast with autofocus full frame. So I hope that image quality is really good enough, because this is a lens that I would consider to buy, because also it's rumored to be priced at around $150, so quite affordable. And today I can also show you the CE version of this lens, so the classic edition version that has a different design to match the Nikon ZF design. It looks quite good, and this lens is also coming sometimes in spring. So the CE version is coming later, but there will be a normal Z mount version coming on January 31. Yeah, those were the news that I wanted to share today. There are some other smaller news from that I posted on all my websites. So if you want to dig in more details about those new announcements and also see some other minor news, you can always check out those websites. And there you don't miss anything, but I'm not going to make a YouTube video for every smaller announcement. That would be a waste of time. What you can expect now in the next days is me posting new exclusive rumors, because I'm already working on one big new rumor for a new lens announcement from Sigma. So that's a hint, but it's coming very soon on this channel. So definitely subscribe to the channel and hit the notification button. And also, if you have some rumors about the next cameras and lenses that will be announced by any manufacturer, you can contact me using this email address and contact form. I give you just the sonyalpha rumors email address. I have many email addresses for all different brands, but I give you always one so that you don't have to read all different email addresses, but also the other email addresses you find on my websites are fine, or contact forms there. You can use them. I'm the one always getting those messages. If you are anonymous sender, try to use a nickname so that I can recognize you in future. But for the CP Plus show, expect mostly lenses to be announced. I still don't have final confirmation about cameras. Maybe the Canon R7 APS-C camera is coming, a new 40 megapixel-ish camera and so forth. So 2-3 cameras maybe are coming, but mostly we are getting lenses, and those are the rumors I'm working on. So definitely stay tuned. There's a lot of news coming. Folks, that's it for today. I see you very soon.